7 nights in the Smokies. Oh, jeez. So much for making a fire to scare the wildlife away. I'm gonna do like an 88-mile loop. I could hear him walking through the brush behind me. The fire is going out. Darkness looms. Now it's time for... My, what big eyes you have! Tales of the night. I think I just heard a bear growl. I chose option 2 to go around him. And then... Oh God, I'm scared. Various assorted animals came to feed upon them. I came right over there to that fireplace. Ago when I got to Russell Field shelter, there was 2 guys there. This morning I heard a gunshot. Man, I'm really spooked now. Camped stealth style. There was a sign that said it was closed due to aggressive bear activity. I think my imagination ran a tad wild. I didn't really want a tusk in my butt. Highly recommend it. Wait, what? If you guys see that bear coming up behind me, give me a yell. 6.5 miles straight up. Oh man. It's probably one of the toughest trails I've ever been on. Some snarling and growling. I just looked up and there he was. Well, wish me good night. I see it. It's up in that tree. That's claw marks, y'all. Some miles later, I'm camped at campsite 81, North Shore. The lake's over there. I'm pretty tired after packing that 31.4 pound bag 15 miles. Real? Oh. Breaking the scale. Oh, dang it. 31.4? Oh. What can I do to get rid of that 1.4? Yeah, you guys gotta go. I ain't packing you now. Should check and see if those ducks hitched a ride. I know they like to hide. Uh-oh. What is that? Oh. Oh, you're so tiny. You're light as a feather. Not like those other fat ducks. You're over the weight limit for sure. You can come with me. Here you go. Nighty-night. So pretty right here. Over here is a little creek. It's 9:30. I'm leaving campsite 81. Headed to campsite 98. Day 2 of 7 nights in the Smokies. Ooh. I'm going to do like an 88-mile loop. Going to be going on 10 different trails. Right now I'm on the Lakeshore Trail. It's also the Benton McKay Trail. So I've been here before, but not in the fall. It's beautiful. Now it's time for Tales of the Night. So last night, along about 3 o'clock, I decided that my hammock was not hung right, not comfortable. Earlier, I was too tired to care, but along about 3 o'clock, I started caring. So I get up, rearrange it, tighten it up a little bit, lower the head just a little touch. Get it all comfy, snug one in, drift off to sleep. About 5 minutes later, some big animal comes charging through the campsite. I mean, he was moving. I could hear him coming. He was headed straight for me. I just was kind of just in a frozen panic at that point. And then it goes up behind me and it stops, maybe about 10 yards away. So I get out my super duper high-powered flashlight. Oh, jeez. Shine it up around behind me. I see these great big eyes staring back at me. My, what big eyes you have. And right away I think, I'm glad it has big eyes because bears have small eyes. And then I reflect upon noises that I heard earlier. And yes, they did sound like hooves, not big paw prints. So with those thoughts in my mind, I turn off my flashlight, snuggle back in. The creature tiptoes away. And then in the morning, I have everything packed up and eat my breakfast. Here comes another animal charging straight for me, headed right through the campsite. And there's another one right on its heels. And would you believe that it was some deer? So happy. Oh, and there's a lady. She came in last night. She's hiking by herself. This lady looks to be about my age. She said she's going to do all 900 miles of the Smoky Mountain Trails. And she's done 500 so far. Pretty cool. Maybe that's something I should do, I don't know. I don't know how long the Mountains to Sea Trail is going to be out of commission. I mean, the parts that pertain to me. I'm sure once you get out of the mountains, the sea trail is fine. But the entire 300 or so miles of the trail are probably pretty much obliterated. I see something interesting on that log. Is that a lion's mane? I think it's a little bit past its prime. Too bad. That wasn't smart. Oh my, it's the elusive owl duck. Zooming in for a closer look. I made it. Ah. Find a place for my hammock. Found a nice place in the trees. I just got settled into my hammock. And a whole herd of pigs from over there crossed the creek and coming straight towards me. I swear, never had that happen before. But then again, I've never had a deer race through the camping area either. In the middle of the night. Anyway, back to the hogs. I yelled and clapped my hands and they turned and ran away. Thankfully. I didn't really want a tusk in my butt. I'm so hot. That creek looks so refreshing. Anyway, this is where I leave the Lakeshore Trail and head up to Forney Creek for a little ways. Oh good, there's a bridge. Campsite 74. I have to go on to 75. First, I'm gonna do some laundry. Smells like a wet sheet. Tomorrow I'll do my hair. Another mushroom. Ooh, it's soft. Smells delightful. Okay, so I was wrong. This is where I get off the Lakeshore Trail. And then I'm going to get onto Bear Creek Trail in almost half a mile. This one I know what it is. It's a hen of the woods. And it's fresh. A lot of leaves coming down. Interesting. Smells nice and mushroomy. There it is, campsite 75. Poplar Flats, I think they call it. Oh good, there's another bridge. And another bridge. Such luxuries. That's Bear Creek Falls. Too bad it's so far away. Thank God it's cloudy. I'm burning up. So hot. It was 54 this morning when I got up. I think it's at least 75 right now. At least that cold t-shirt helped a little bit. It says 75. Get my supper eaten. So far, no one else is here. It got so cloudy, I thought I better put my tarp up. It really looked like rain. It's a beautiful spot. Are you kiddos ready for a bedtime story? Are you sure? Okay, once upon a time, there was this hiker, and she was hiking in the Great Smoky Mountains. After she'd hiked for like 5 or 6 miles, she thought she'd stop by this little stream and have a snack and some water. As she was sitting there, watching the leaves fall from the trees, enjoying the burbling of the brook, soaking up the peace and solitude, it was all quite wondrous. And then she finished, packed up her things, and headed back down the trail. And then she noticed something strange. Off to the right of the trail, there was this dark, shadowy rock. And she thought it was kind of strange, but it was just a rock after all. So she continued hiking a little bit further, and then she stopped short. Because then the shadowy rock moved. And it was at this point that she realized it had furry ears and a blackish brown muzzle. There's a bear. I thought it was a rock at first. And then she watched in horror as crushed, mutilated acorns fell from its fang-filled mouth. And it stopped and looked at her. She watched it for a while, pondering what the best course of action would be. And then the furry-eared rock, which was really a bear actually, gobbled down some more acorns, crunching them loudly. And it stared at the hiker, daring her to come closer and take a selfie with it. However, at this point, she realized option 2 would be better, and took the long way around the bear, even though this meant a strenuous climb, up and around and through the woods. Are you thoroughly frightened now? Are you ready to go to bed? Okay. Find a place to nest. goodness me. I've been climbing for an hour and 15 minutes. My eyes are wore out. I'm constant looking for shadowy rocks and stumps that turn out to have furry ears. I mean, yeah, literally, my eyes hurting. I mean, both of them. That bear just stood there and watching me see how close I get to it, I guess. Thank God I saw it. Probably only 15 feet off the trail. Cold Springs Gap, Welch Ridge. And I have to admit, it's a smidge cooler up here. Maybe a smidge and a half. Almost 2 smidges. I think these signs need an upgrade. Yeah, man, that's the trail. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, look. I'm waiting for Cold Spring Gap to get big enough to wash my hair. Oh, goodness. Okay, now it's big enough to wash my hair. Perfect. That was refreshing. I went ahead and washed my shirt again as well. I spent all morning going up, and now I'm spending all afternoon going back down. Wait, what? Where's the bridge? Now is as good a time as any to wash my shoes, since I washed everything else. The water was kind of warm, actually. More signage. That's the way we came. Which way do we go? Foam Valley Trail. Yeah, I don't know about that. And what's that one? Oh, look at that view. I'm sure I came from up to the top there somewhere. Absolutely sure I did. Pine trees. Oh yeah. I know. My hair must look a sight. But hey, at least it's clean. This is night 4, 7 nights in the Smokies. So tomorrow, I'm going to be heading up Jenkins Ridge and then going to hit the AT. And horrors of horrors, I have to stay at one of the shelters. Russell Fields, I think it is. I'll have to look at their sign. Maybe hammock campers are excluded from that, where you have to stay in the shelter. We shall see. It's supposed to rain tomorrow as well. Well, let's see if my chili cheese quinoa chili is done. I put an extra hunk of cheese on top. And some garlic right there. Give it a good stir.